In this video, we're going to talk about our amazing brain and how it is designed to help us live a positive life. Our brain is a very busy place. It sends and receives messages 24/7 to our body so that we can do everything from breathing, walking, talking, and just about anything else you can think of. Our brain has about 100 billion neurons. Neurons are the brain cells that hold all the information that we have ever taken in through our five senses: taste, touch, sight, smell, and sound. Whenever we have done something that involves our five senses, our neurons receive a signal and begin to look for other related neurons to connect with. We call this connecting firing and wiring. Our neurons fire off signals between one another when we repeat a thought or activity. Eventually, if we repeat the thought or activity enough, the firing turns to wiring. Once neurons have wired together, we call that a neural pathway. Say, for example, we're learning to ride a bike. We don't just jump on the bike at 4 years old and ride it like a pro. This is because all the neurons in our brain that hold all the information about balance, movement, sight, sound, and coordination, etc., all have to fire and wire together before a person can ride a bike without thinking. When we start off, we might be a bit wobbly because the neurons are only lightly firing. But as we repeat the action, the firing becomes stronger and faster and eventually turns to wiring, allowing you to ride the bike automatically. The same thing happens with our thoughts. If we repeat a thought over and over, it will create a strong neural pathway, which our brain automatically follows. So, if we have positive, helpful and good thoughts about something, we will create a positive pathway. But if we have negative, stressful or sad thoughts about something, we will create a negative pathway. So what are thoughts? They're our ideas, imaginations and memories. They're the little conversations that we have in our mind, our self-talk. But thoughts are not just wisps of air that go nowhere. They are real, and they can be photographed in our brain using a brain scanner. So the goal is to build positive pathways in our brain that give us positive feelings and behaviours, and at the same time retrain our brain not to use negative pathways that we've built which hold stressful, scary or sad thoughts. The good news is that we can retrain our brain. By learning new, positive, good and helpful thoughts, we can train our brain to create new positive pathways. And as we stop thinking the old, negative, stressful and sad thoughts, these pathways will become weak and eventually break down. So keep watching and we'll learn more about how to do this.